I remember seeing two guys walk towards me, and my worst fears had played out already. I knew this was it. Even before they got to me, I really knew that this was the end for me. And when they arrested me, I remember I was just in shock, you know. For the next day, the same scenario replayed over and over and over and over again, and I was trying to convince myself that maybe I'm experiencing psychosis, maybe all this is just a part of the drugs affecting me, or they're aware of. Yeah, but it never did. Yeah, I came from what most people consider a broken household, you know, divorced parents. But at the same time, I still feel, even though like I would come from what most people consider as a broken household, I still had strong family support from not just both of my parents, even though they were divorced, but also with from my grandma and from my other relatives. I never actually enjoyed school till last year. During primary school, it was a hard time for me to adapt because, yeah, my mom made a mistake while I was growing up, and we had to sell off our house. And I think for the next 5 to 6 years, we just shifted around Singapore, back and forth, here and there. So I never really had a stable household because every 8 to 9 months we would be moving from house to house. Didn't really have the best social skills back then, so making new friends was hard. It's also struggling with mental health issues since I was a child as well, because I actually didn't know that I struggled with ADHD until 2 years ago. So yeah, I grew up thinking to myself if there was anything wrong with me, because I always felt that I was somewhat different from other children. Not all children, but like I couldn't relate to everyone or like socialize the same way most people would. Yeah. I had multiple run-ins with the law since I was a teenager. My offences ranged from underage smoking to shoplifting to assisted robbery to drug offences. Yeah. My reasons for probation were drug-related offences. Yeah. I around that point of time, like I stopped selling. My things were starting to get more and more stable, but one day I went out, you know, got in touch with the wrong person, trusted this person too easily, didn't think ahead, and just went on because I was too greedy and I was in need of money at that point of time. I got set up, and yeah, before I knew it, I wasn't in a good place anymore. I remember the day that I went to hostel, I was actually extremely happy, yeah, and thankful that this is what I get instead of being in jail. I remember being in jail and I was getting visits from my mom. I was telling my mom, if I get out, I'm going to pursue design. I'm not gonna do nothing anymore. I'm gonna make the most out of my life. And that was where I had to decide for myself what I wanted in life. Yeah. She genuinely thought that I was gonna be stuck in jail for a long time. So she took it with a pinch of salt. But I think when I got out of prison and then went to hostel and I took my drawing very seriously, that's when she saw that, you know, I'm not joking about this whole LaSalle thing. Yeah. Change cannot come from an external source of motivation. You can't change for your mom, you can't change for anyone, but you can only change if you want to. The only useful help you will ever get is if you're ever receptive to it. For me, I was in a place where I wanted more for myself. That's why in the first place I was very happy to be put into hostel. I saw it as a time to get everything done. I didn't see it as a downfall or a setback. I saw it as, to me, I would call it a near-death experience lah. In my mind, for me at least, like I always felt like once I had a criminal record, life is over for me. Yeah, I mean we are spending most of our time knocked up, but I always tell myself that like no matter where I am, I should do things that would constantly bring me to the next stage in life.